Hello, everyone. Good evening. How have you been? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while here. I hope you can all hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. So tonight we're going to be doing chart analysis. We're going to be talking about how you can actually trade, how you can know when to buy a certain coin, be it Bitcoin, be it Ethereum, whatever coin you want to buy. I'm going to be talking. Oh boy, I think you can hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? I hope everyone can hear me. Just let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. You're live on Facebook or live on YouTube. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, you're mostly live on YouTube right now. Facebook is sending data not yet active. Okay. Let's wait for others to join. Okay, good. So tonight I'm going to be talking about how you can be able to place a trade, how to buy, the best time to buy, how to know when to buy, basically. How you can know when you can buy a coin, how you can know when you can sell a coin. That's what I'm going to be teaching you tonight. When there's this, how to determine the big candle, the long big candle, how to determine it, how to know when to buy it. So, without further ado, let's dive in. Okay. So good. Hope you can all see my screen. If you cannot, just send a message to the chat box so I can view your message and respond accordingly. So here, let's go to XBTC. So starting with Bitcoin charts. I'm going to be deleting all these trend lines so that we can just start all from beginning. Good. I hope you can all see my charts. Good. So tonight I'm going to be teaching you on how you can actually know when the price is going to go up, where to buy and where to sell. So tonight we're going to be, this is a 1 day chart. Let me go to 1 hour chart so you can see the daily movement in Bitcoin right now. The chart I'm on right now is Bitcoin chart. So, excuse me. I don't have my water here. So, this is it. Aside using indicators, there are major things you need to know. That is using the trend line. And look at what has been happening in Bitcoin for the past for a few days now. You see the uptrend in Bitcoin. Now, one of the things you don't want to do is FOMO. How to avoid FOMO. Like I always say, whenever you're trading, make sure you're using a stop loss. So right now, I'm going to be creating a trend line right now. Creating an upward trend line for Bitcoin right now. Now, like I said, I'm going to be creating, there are different scenarios for Bitcoin right now for retracement. And I'm going to be creating another uptrend, another indicator. Normally, you won't do this, but is a way for you to have multiple targets. The reason why I have this support trend line is because we have resistance around here. We have here. Let me drop. We have here. We have here. We have here. And there's a possibility of having another one here. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to reach around this. That's 18,558 region for it to go up. So understanding this, how to identify support and resistance. Now, many people feel this is hard. You've been talking about support and resistance. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know what to do. It's not looking clear to me. Now, initially when you look at it, it's not going to be clear. That's the truth. When you look at the chart, it's not going to be clear. The first thing you need to do, some people actually say, I don't know how you get to understand how to draw the line. Like you're able to pinpoint the lines like that. Now, it is not going to come very clear to you in the beginning, but when you stick at it, it's just like practicing. When you practice, like playing piano, when you start playing piano, you're going to suck actually, but the more you practice, the more you get used to it, and the more you get better. So, when you want to identify your support and resistance, majorly using trend lines, just looking at the chart, you can be able to see if this is an uptrend. And within this uptrend, we have several charts. Now, this is what I actually want to pick out for you, how to be able to identify those breakout points. Okay, and right now, if you look at Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin has been pumping and pumping and pumping, and you discovered, let's say Bitcoin was here when you got into the market, so it's already pumped from here. It's already pumping. How do I know when to get back? The first thing is for you to relax. Don't FOMO. Like I always say, don't FOMO. Don't just jump into the market. Wait for it and let it settle. Now, right now we have a very good potential buy here. Look at what Bitcoin had here. Retracement here. We had another retracement here. There was a retracement here. We had a major one here. Good. We had a major one here. There's another one here. Yeah, this is one. This is another one. I think we still have more. Yeah, we have another one here. We have another one here. We have about just between, that's 11. Today is what? Today is 21. Between 11 of this month to right now, we have, I'm gonna count. This is one. There's another one. So in a bull market, this is how to identify a breakout. So when within 11th of this month, that's beginning of the month, first week, second week in the month, to right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 8 breakouts. 8, even more than 8. So we have 9. This is one. This is another one here. So like I always say, do not FOMO. Do not FOMO. Just what I mean by FOMO is fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. Oh, the price is going up, and you just want to jump in. When the price is going up, just wait for it to relax, wait for it to calm down. The price is always going to get to a threshold when we need to calm down. Right now, when we have a resistant air, we're actually having an uptrend right now. We have a resistant air, the pullback. You see, it came here, bounced back, rejected, then before you know it, boom, 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 upward. The same thing happened here. We had it got exhausted. The fuel got exhausted here, so get refreshed, bounce back, refreshed, bounce back. Then before you know it, a very long candle breakout. The same thing happened here. However, when we have a breakout there, we had a very breakout a long time. Then we had a very huge reversal before we actually get it going back up again. That is one of the this is actually a very risky call. What you're saying here is actually a very risky call, in the sense that, like I always tell you guys, do not put your resistance. Even whenever I'm placing my stop loss, let's say I bought here, and I'm going to place my stop loss. When you're going to place your stop loss, you place your stop loss below the resistance. Where is the resistance currently? You play below the support. Let's say that's if you're trading spot, you play your resistance below support. So if I'm going to place my stop loss right now, I buy here. Let's say I was able to buy here. I bought here, right? I bought here. Bitcoin pumped. I did not sell. I'm going to place my stop loss. I'm going to place my stop loss. This is another major breakout risk. This is a resistance and a support right now. So I'm going to place my stop loss. I'm going to place my stop loss around here. So in case we have this kind of reversal here that went up, this manipulation that went up, down, and go back up, I will not be trapped. So when you place your stop loss a bit far away, that is where how to avoid being trapped. Now, how do you calculate? Let's say you pick up this breakout. If you're able to pick up this breakout, how do you identify how much you can earn? No, this is not what I want to use. But it's not coming out. What's going on? I'm trying to. My chat is not. I think I need to refresh it. My chat is not bringing out what I needed. The indicator is not bringing out what I mean, the tools gyrate. They're not coming out right. Uh-oh. Refreshing took away all my trend lines. Sorry. I really need to draw them again. That's terrible. So, what I actually want to use is this. How do you predict your price range? So you're able to buy here. You will have a potential of making about 15%. Now, if you get a reverse, let's say the price actually went against you, and you place your support at resistance, that means you have a potential of losing about 4%, 4.5%, and you have losing about 4.32%, and you have a potential of gaining up to about 16.11%. Looking at the margin of risk and the risk to loss ratio, that's about coming. That's 4.32% divided by 16.11. That's about 14.11 divided by 4.32%. That's about 3.7. That's the margin of 3.7. Your risk to loss ratio, your profit to loss ratio is about 3.7. The margin is actually very, very small. So you have a potential of earning more by entering at this point than losing. So that's what I'm trying. These are actually how to identify your breakout points. Now, looking at the current trend in Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is actually getting reversed. And what's the first thing I want to is my support. We have a support around. Oh, this is not Bitcoin. Sorry. I just realized that. After refreshing, it didn't take me back to Bitcoin. XBTC USDT. Where is it? Yeah, sorry, it's back. I was thinking Bitcoin hasn't gone that far. That's why Wi-Fi, that's the yen coin. So right now, Bitcoin is actually reconsolidating right now. If I'm going to place a trade, I'm going to place my trade around here, waiting for it to dump back. So if it hits this region, I'm expecting a bull, an uptrend up to, we need to come and test around $19,000 before, and possibly test in 19,002. Now, what I mean by testing that is, if Bitcoin hits here, there's a potential of it coming back to hit around the 19,600 region, which is this uptrend we're looking at right now. Having this uptrend right now, if you buy here, let's say you buy here, if I place my I'm already placed a trade around there, and projecting a short-term projection right now, a short-term projection of Bitcoin to clone it to each here. Yeah. Why did I pick this line? I have a resistance. If you look at my uptrend, I have a resistance here, I have one here, I have one here, I have one here. So in case Bitcoin did not get to the major resistance, which is around the 19,800, I'm projecting it to get to this initial minor resistance, which is around the 19,500. So if I buy it here at 18,512, I can be able to take my profit of 6%. That's a very huge amount of profit, a very huge profit I can take from here. So how many candles do we have from here to here? Looking for Bitcoin to come from here to here. We have about 18 hours, 8 bars. That's 18. We have 18 waiting for 18 candles. That's going to take about 18 hours for it to reach here. So this is actually the major way to be able to identify your breakout point. I'll be able to know when to buy, wait for a very big candle to break out. So whenever we have an uptrend, wait for it to calm down, chill for it to dump. Once it dumps, place your trade. And make sure you always use your stop loss. Like if I'm going to be placing my stop loss for this trade right now, Bitcoin already did this. You already see this reversal. So if I'm going to replace my stop loss, I'm not going to place my stop loss around here. Except I want to use a reversal stop loss. For those that trade features, they understand that. Or if you don't, probably if you join my premium group, you know how to. I'm going to be. Those are things I teach anyway. So if I place my stop loss, if I'm going to be placing my stop loss, I'm going to place my stop loss around here, as around this major. This is a resistance and also a minor support. I'm going to place my stop loss around here, while I'm buying around here. So if this can actually get reversed, let's say this can is actually getting reversed to around 17,000. I place my stop loss. I'm going to stop my. It's going to stop my trade from here. So it's going to prevent me from losing too much. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to hit this initial support. If this initial support did not hold, then this next one should hold. If this next one hold, then you can place your buy order. Okay. So that's the major way. That's the major way of trading. So do you have any question? Let me know if you have any question. Anybody with any questions? Do you understand? And if you like this video, please, if you like what I've been able to share with you, please like and subscribe, and please share with other people as well. And let me know your opinion. That's your opinion actually going to ginger me to do more of this. So let me know your opinion. Thanks, and please like. That's very important. If you find value in this video, like the video and subscribe. Thank you very much. That's going to be that for tonight. Have a lovely night.